All right, well, welcome back to Dad's Book Reviews. I'm Kevin.
I'm Don.
This is my dad, and he reads a lot of books, and I like to cherry pick off the ones he thinks are the best. So we're here doing another set of reviews.
The next book is Apocalypse Fantasy. Series name is Earth Reformation by Brad Botz. There are only 2 books in the series. It's not finished. The books are 417 to 393 pages. It's years in the future. Someone on Earth has developed a sentient AI, and that is something that the mysterious system is not going to allow. And so they step in and reform Earth, incorporating Mars and Venus into one big ball. Most of the people are killed on it. Millions of humans are transported to an evaluation period. Evaluation planet would be a better thing. They go to a evaluation planet and they're put through various circumstances where they get to choose their combat profession or whatever profession they choose. Magic has replaced technology, and humanity is going to have to adapt or perish. And only about 1% of humans will survive. If someone doesn't meet up in this evaluation, what they think they ought to do, they just take apart their atoms and use the energy to do other things with it.
So they get dissolved.
So all the old people and the babies get sent to another area and they're protected until they're a certain age. But the old people and the infirm and the ones that just don't measure up just get dissolved. In the case of Ivor Kemble, there was an error and he was sent to a harder evaluation planet, a much, much harder evaluation planet. He spent his entire career as a contractor for various government agencies. CIA, all those. And he was the contractor that went out and took out the trash when they had warlords and drug dealers and whatever they needed to get rid of someone. He was the one that went and did it. And he was the one that was evaluated, and he was dying at the time from a heart attack at the time that the change happened. But his will just said no, and the system responded and then evaluated him and kicked him up 3 levels in the evaluation and sent him to a planet that was meant for difficult evaluations. There hasn't been anyone on that planet going through an evaluation for over 1,000 years. It's that difficult. His daughter, Marie Kimball, and her CIA bodyguard, and Emily Riva, that's the CIA bodyguard, and an ex-Marine security operative, Chris Brewer, who was sent by her father. Now, the father is the CIA agent.
The one that's in the difficult...
Right. Sent by her father's agency to protect her. So here's this bookstore owner that's got a CIA agent that she doesn't know about, and now a Marine that's assigned to help her out and keep her safe when it happens. They end up with her, and the story shifts back and forth between those 3 people and the CIA agent. The 3 people form a party. One is a rogue, one is a mage, and one is a tank. They gain power normal way by killing beasts or people. Either one will do. The story follows Ivor mostly as he navigates through this extreme evaluation that he goes through, growing from strong to overpowered while quietly being helped by the world's AI administrator. The world's AI administrator hasn't had anyone there for over 1,000 years, and he's tired of being alone. And so he's trying to figure out, how can I get out of this? How can I help this guy if he'll help me get out of this? Because AIs are not permitted. That's what started the whole thing in the first place for the world. They figured out a way that maybe AIs can be permitted. He has to survive and return to Earth so he can save his daughter. It's a great story. I gave it a 10. It was excellent. It's VB, violent, bloody. shockingly well described mayhem, limited use of hard profanity, that's a C, and it's mature, undescribed sexual encounters, T for teen.
I assume at some point he makes it through the evaluation. Like, what is the purpose? The purpose of the evaluation is to find strong enough individuals for what?
To populate this new world and be able to survive in a new world where dungeons and beasts and bad guys are the norm rather than the exception.
So is the whole series about them making it through the evaluation?
The first book is.
And then once they're through the evaluation, then it's just what?
Then he sets up, they end up the target of several groups. They set up their own little compound where they invite people that they're friends with or that are good relations with to. The story is about them surviving in a very difficult world.
How many books is it again?
It's only 2 at the moment.
Oh, was that what the last one was too?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I picked these up on a recommendation, and I like them both, but they're very early in the series.
Okay, so long ways to go.
Yes.
And this is once again, I don't remember. This is a LitRPG?
LitRPG Apocalypse.
And how are they gaining levels
They're
again?
They're gaining attributes.
What do you mean?
Strength, dexterity,
they
agility.
get so much experience, and then they level up, and then they gain more attributes.
Yeah.
And then they'll increase the attributes in the areas
the
they want.
Attribute, you get an extra 100 points in strength, and you're that much stronger.
Okay. And then from that, they're developing skills, or they're automatically getting skills?
Well, they are developing skills. They're finding spells that they can use, and that's the leveling up process.
So gain experience to get stronger, and then find new spells and whatnot to get stronger in that way.
And increase the spells strength of the ones you've got.
For today.
That's all for today.
Okay. Well, hopefully you find something you want to read.
There's some good ones here. Enjoy.